I might have feelings for one of my husband's friends. I'm panicking. Hey, so this is the first post I make, and I have debated for a while if I even should, but I feel like I need someone to know, someone who doesn't know the people involved. Title says most of it. Sorry if it gets a bit long. Anyway, I moved to a new city 8 years ago to go to college, and met my now husband about 1 month in. We've been together since, and we're doing good. We got married last summer. We're both in our late 20s, early 30s. I never felt that it was love at first sight. We kind of dated and grew to know and love each other. I am very happy with my life and with my husband. He has also come a long way since then. He used to be very insecure and has gained a lot of confidence, and we've gotten better at communicating. A few months before we got married, I started noticing one of my husband's friends more. Let's call him Alex. We have some friends over at least once a month, Alex being one of the standard guests. If there's mostly my husband's friends, I will take on more of the cleaning and stuff, and my husband will host, and vice versa. Alex stood out every time we hung out. He noticed the effort I was putting in the background, cleaning, etc., and took time, made a point of thanking me more than the others. It seems like such a small thing, but before that, I had already noticed that we had very similar interests and humor, and we joke a bit about how we are just the same person with different genders. I basically got a crush, is what I'm trying to say. This made me feel super bad, obviously, as I was just a couple of months away from my wedding. To make it worse, Alex was our best man. I actually even started going to a therapist just to get some help to sort out my feelings. Is it real feelings or just a crush? Am I just not used to men in my life being kind in that way? Is it just because I like myself, that we're similar, etc.? And I need to point out that my husband is also great with noticing if I do a lot of work, so it's not just comparing the two men. Well, I went to a therapist, still going, because it's good for mental health or whatever, but not because of this issue, and I thought the whole thing was done. I happily married my husband, and everything is good. I even told my husband that I had had this weird feeling that Alex was attractive, but didn't tell him that's the reason I went to therapy or how stressed I was about it. We didn't think about it anymore until this week. Alex had his 30th birthday, and we were in charge of organizing his party. I was driving, so I was 100% sober. During the evening, people got more and more affectionate as they drank a bit. I noticed that when I ran into Alex, we gave each other hugs. No big deal. Then one time he gave me a side hug and didn't let go. He had his arm around my hip, basically, throughout an entire 10-minute conversation with some other people in the kitchen. He even lightly squeezed, stroked my side. I saw him have his arm around other people too, but the stroking made me spiral a bit. I felt my heart race, and I left the kitchen to avoid him for a while. Another time that night, we were talking and joking about how nice it was to be friends, and we both said that we loved the other. Platonically, I thought, and still hope. I feel a little bad for this in hindsight. It was unnecessary, but he genuinely is my best male friend. I don't know where to put this part content-wise, but I have fantasized about Alex a few times when I... But I fantasize about my husband, celebrities, and other friends too, sometimes. However, now when the feelings are back, I feel super bad about specifically Alex. Lastly, sorry, this got really long. I'm trying to give all relevant context. Alex has this running joke that he'll try to get with my sister, 25-ish. It was a joke in the your mom style, but they have met a few times since, and I think it's getting more serious from his side. He added her on Facebook, for example. In my infinite narcissism, I can't help but wonder if this joke intention is to do with me in some way, either because my sister and I have similar humor as well, look kind of alike, or just to get at me. He could, of course, only like her for her. She's great. It gives me a little pit in my stomach, though. I think I might be jealous, which is not fair as I am married to someone else. I think that's it. I don't know what to think or feel now. I love my husband so much, but I get butterflies like a teen from thinking about Alex. Or whenever I get a message, even if it's just making plans with the whole group. It's so stupid. I think I am reading a lot into things, but the fact remains that from my side, there's some kind of tension. However, I have ADHD and can sometimes hyperfocus on people as well as hobbies, mostly when making friends usually. I might be making things worse by besting myself up about it and thinking about this much. And even though my husband has gotten more confident and communicative, I feel like talking to him about this would destroy him emotionally. I really don't want to do that if the crush is going to go away, like last time. My husband worships the ground I walk on, and I know he doesn't deserve this confusion from me. I love him, and I love that I am married to him.